not here at the shop yet, but I want to show you guys right now. We got Flossin over here detailing this monster. You can see the height difference. It's so freaking big. But Daniel believes that this thing was like owned by like a rap group. It was like a tour bus or van or something like that. So it was really, really dirty. And you know, there were some stains that were a little questionable. So, Flossin.
Hello.
What up, brother? How's this bad boy? Oh, really? Yeah? Oh, that puke? Is there puke? Is that puke right there? All right, so Floss has been working on this for a while now. So this is how they are looking, and this is how they look when, oh my back, except when they're done. My boy Floss is making it look brand new.
All right, so I didn't really know when I purchased this thing that it had a little hit on there. It's all good. You know what it was? The plate was actually in front of it, so it kind of distracted it. But once you took the plate off, you're like, whoa! Somebody took a little hit a pole. It's all good.
And you got tagging on the window.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. So I didn't know that either. But I got the van so cheap that I just didn't really look at it. I wanted to know that it was running, and that was all. So the rest of it, I was gonna work on it anyway. I think I got this thing probably about $5,000 to $8,000 cheaper than what the market's asking for. So do some Google research right now, look up a 2012 and tell me what you think it costs, and then I'll tell you what I paid. I'm waiting. All right, so with that said, these things are going for about 25 to 30 grand is what I've been seeing, you know, the used market's looking like for these things. For this one, saw it online for 20 grand. I was like, okay, there's got to be something wrong with it. As long as it's not the powertrain, I think I can live. So when I pulled up on this one, super dirty. I mean, you guys seen how bad the interior was. It needed some TLC. That was obvious. One of the things I didn't see was a little bumper collision there, and then also on the back windows, somebody had scribed, tagged into it, so they're a little scratched up. We're gonna try to polish those out. If not, I'm gonna have to replace the windows. But it's a project vehicle. I expected a lot of these things, and it's just gonna cut into that budget that I gave you guys earlier. So we're doing what we can, and we're discovering issues. But like I said, the biggest thing for me was paying under the market value for this thing. I was happy about that. And then also, it's a pretty low mileage vehicle for a 2012, only has 60,000 miles. And you know, for me, I think that's not that much, because I got a car that is a 2020 and has 25,000 miles on it, and that's a Supra. So, you know, it just, I put miles on these cars quick, and when I hear 60,000 on a Nissan engine, the VK56 is an engine that's been around for a long time. This 5.6 liter V8 engine has been, I think it was introduced in 2004 in the original Nissan Titan, and it still to this day lives in the 2018, 19, and 20 Nissan Titans. So it's a good proven engine. I've never had any issues with them. I've owned 4 Nissan Titans. At this point, I've owned a 2004, I've owned a 2006, I've owned a 2017, and a 2018. So 4 Titans. 3 of those had the 5.6 liter V8 in it. All of them were great vehicles. So this is my 4th VK56 engine. That was a lot.
That was a whole lot.
That was a lot, but it is my 4th. So I will say that I've never had any issues with the powertrain on these Nissans. There are little things about them that people do know that have issues. Some of it's interior related, but for the most part, they're pretty good. The rear diff is known to go out. I've never had that happen. So thankfully, the VK56 has been great. What?
So I just said you had more issues with your BMW than you have with your
I have. I've straight up had more problems. Yeah, my Toyota Supra BMW, more problems with that than I've had with these, you know, Nissans. So this is the 4th VK56 engine that I've owned, and I'm not worried about it at all. So let's get to rapping. Yes.
Cool.
Let's yapping.
That whole time you're talking to you, now let him know what we're doing.
Oh, we're wrapping the bumper, guys.
Daniel, about to break this? Oh, 100%.
I'm not gonna break it. But the mirror's already broken.
Using a metal screwdriver.
Okay, Anthony, can you take this off for me?
No, keep going.
Shut up. Go
Shut
ahead.
up.
I just look at this thing a little differently than I look at any other vehicle. Mirrors need to come off. Door handles need to come off. Bumper sensors need to come off the rear.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll do it. Okay, thanks, dude. Damn. Is this a GoPro?
What? Hold on, let me see your hands. Your hands are dirty, Daniel?
Fuck you.
How are you gonna do the chrome?
Glossy black.
Got it.
Oh. Could we put that where the other one was at? Oh, yeah, here's what we got out.
Check it out.
Don't choke me.
Oh, I'm not choking you.
Good, man. I want to pick your ear for like 5 seconds if I can. I'm throwing some wheels and tires on the van. I saw in your guys' video about the width. What's the max width tire I can go with to clear that door?
So on the 3-inch, we can go like a 35, 11, 50, 20, whatever type of rims you get.
Okay.
And then on the rims, they have to be like a 20 by 9, so you can clear the sliding door.
So let me catch you guys up to speed. And you may or may not have seen this already based off the video footage that Hefe already got. When we came to the tire shop yesterday, I was pretty specific and I said, hey, this van has a sliding door on the side. So we have to worry about how much the tire sticks out. So the wheel shop knowing the offset and the tire thickness was very important. So I gave all that information to him, and today we're running to that issue. So if you go over here, we'll go look at it again. It looks great. It's on a 35-inch, it's on a 12.5. 12.5 is too wide, so this door is not opening. The side sliding door, which is important to us because we are going to be using this as a functional camping rig, we need that door to open all the way. Right now it's only opening about a foot before the door makes contact with the tire. Like I said, it looks great, but we got to figure it out. On top of that, these wheels are pretty experimental. When you're working on a van like this, there's not many people that have customized them, so the people that have, they all basically use the same wheel, same style, same look, because it's safe. For me, I wanted to go a different direction. I wanted to try something else. I didn't want to do the same wheel that everybody else is doing. So we chose a very rugged looking off-road XD wheel, and it looks great. But with that, there comes consequences. We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out what works. We're working with the tire shop to get the tires, at least try a couple different options to see if we can make this work. I also did just call my buddy Marvin. He's out in Utah. He works on these things all the time. He said there's a way to shim the door to make it pop open a little bit more. So he's gonna send me some details on that, and maybe that'll be an option for us. But if you're gonna be doing this to your van, you need to know that there's only a certain width that will fit. And right now I was told a 35 by 11 is the max tire width. We're on a 35 by 12.5 in there, so we're 1.5 inches too wide. It ends up making contact right there, which only gives us 1 foot of opening space.
Thank God I lost weight.
And like I said, being a functional camping van, we need to make sure that this thing opens all the way.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up.
Bam! Does it get any cooler than that? Let's take a look at it. I will say this. This was a challenge. This is the first time we've done an NV van, and it probably won't be the last time. Oddly enough, I mean, I posted on Instagram that I bought this, and a ton of like the NV communities got behind me and be like, yo, we've been waiting for you to get one. But you know, all seriousness, it was definitely not easy. Figuring out the proper offset, figuring out the proper tire, believe it or not, was actually a challenge. And I'll show you guys why. And it's still not resolved, but we're there. So here's the problem. You got a slider here, and you got a wide wheel and tire setup there. So what was happening is that the tire was making contact with the door. It was definitely a challenge to get around that, because when you're doing these off-road setups, you want to give it that girth, you want to give it that thickness, you want it to look meaty and mean. So the first setup, if you guys go back to the clips, you can see that it was definitely probably about an inch further out, right? And
about an inch and a half.
About an inch and a half. -12 offset is what that original wheel was. You'll see here that we had to go with an entire different wheel, which I'm actually really happy with. I think this one actually looks better than the first option. So now we are on a 35 11.5 with a -20 offset, and that was able to remedy the issue. Not entirely, and I'll show you why. What I had to do was remove the door panel. If you see here, the door panel has about a ½ inch that kind of comes out into the vehicle, which when the door was sliding forward, this was actually stopping on the wheel. It was making contact right over there. So door panel's off right now, and what I'm going to be doing now with it off, you have about a full inch of clearance. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fab out a sheet metal door panel. We're gonna make it look cool, we're gonna make it functional, but that sheet metal door panel will be super thin, and I won't have any issues. So all in all, this thing came out super sick. I think it's one of the coolest vans in my opinion. Riding on 35-inch tires, they're literally bigger than my truck's tires. Like over there, I'm on 33s, and on the van, I got the real beef. I got the 35s. So super hyped on it. This build is just beginning. We're now into the vehicle about a week and a half, and so far we've got wheels and tires, the lift kit, the chrome delete, partial chrome delete because I still got some stuff that I need to wrap, custom headlight overlays, custom tail light and the side marker overlays, fully wrapped grille, fully wrapped front and rear bumpers, and then
you say the rear mirrors too? The
mirrors were wrapped. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. So we got rid of a lot of the chrome, but there's still stuff that needs to be done. This will be wrapped. There is an audio system going in, and I am building out like a full camping style bed / maybe kitchen table. I don't know, whatever we can fit in this thing. I said this in the original first reveal vlog that this is going to be a camping rig / off-road / go to SEMA with the team. You know, it's just going to be cool. Hope you guys are enjoying this series on the van. If you're not, don't worry, we got super content coming. We got R33 content coming. We got rap content coming. I said this in the first unveil vlog. I feel like I'm finally back. I'm excited to be back on camera. I'm excited to be back at the shop, and I'm thankful that you guys are here. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, drop a comment below. Drop a comment from my man here, because look at him. Looking like a different dude.
Bro, hey, you gotta show him that though.
I gotta go peep the bike. This is actually the first time I'm seeing your bike. Wow, dude, it looks cool. I love the red wheels with the army green.
Right?
It definitely matches the car.
It matches the car 100%.
The car that no one's seen yet.
Yeah, no one's seen it. The vlog is...
Do a video of your car and your bike together.
I'm gonna do a photo shoot.
That'd be tight.
But yeah, no, shout out to everyone commenting in the comment section. Notice I lost weight. Thank you so much. I've lost over 280 pounds. Because I had no choice to lose weight or Dan's gonna fire me.
Yeah, I told him no fat people allowed.
We're just joking. We're just joking.
I'm just kidding. I'm a fat boy. Nah, you know, I'm happy to see you doing well, and I'm happy that the van is making progress, and I'm just happy about life in general. So if you guys aren't happy, get right.